in the 7th and 8th grade, he was different than the rest, and you know, we could tell then he was going to be a very good player. How good, you never know really until they get in high school and really play. But you could see the things he had as a person, that he was going to be something special. His work ethic was always so good, and he was a team player all the time. It never made it about him, even when it was about him a lot. And you know, he wanted to spread that around to all his teammates, and you know, you could see that growing up in him. His junior year, we were playing the last game of the year, the district championship game out here at our school, and Parkway, our big rival game, and they were ahead of us with like a minute and a half left. We got the ball on the 20-yard line, and Dak was leaving the sideline. He said, "Coach, we got this." And I'm thinking, okay, really? You know, not a lot of confidence on my part. He said, "We got this, Coach." And he went out there, and I think he completed 8 passes in a row, and for a touchdown with like 30 seconds left, we won the championship. And, you know, we told the coaches that day, that guy's something else, you know, because he had all the confidence in the world he was going to go out there and get that job done, and he did.
Tad and Dak and Nathaniel talked about Peggy, and they said that she was a little bit tough on the coaches, a little bit tough on the recruiters. Do you recall any of that?
She's tough and a great lady, but yeah, she would voice her opinion. So supportive of what we did, you know, and she knew we were taking good care of our kids, but at the same time, she had her ideas about how things should be done, didn't mind telling us, and but it's just fun to have around, and yeah, the college recruiters got a kick out of her too, because, you know, she'd boss them around a little bit too. It used to be things like, you know, if you think you're gonna get my boy, you better take care of him. And, you know, I know Coach Hevesy at Mississippi State, where Dak went, got a kick out of her, just, you know, like he was almost scared of her sometimes. Again, great lady. She meant well, and but she was vocal about it sometimes.
Everybody kind of agrees that maybe Dak was under-recruited. Why do you think that people kind of just weren't banging down the door?
Well, you know, I don't think they really, they didn't know what we knew about him. We'd go to camps and everything, and I'm sitting back watching thinking, you know, he's better than that guy, and he's better than that guy, but I don't know what they didn't see. And but, you know, Mississippi State came here on him early, stayed on him from day one, and man, it ended up being the best thing that could happen for him. You know, some of them didn't see him as a quarterback. They saw him as a tight end and other positions, and but, you know, it's a big mistake on their part.
He's the quarterback and we're of his team. I mean, it's a very big deal. What does that mean to you and kind of the town of Haughton?
It's a big deal. You know, the town's very proud of him, and, you know, everybody from Haughton, they Dak Prescott fans now. You know, it means a lot to us too, to see a kid that we had in the program that really came from not a lot, and just worked so hard, and that was his goal, to play in the NFL, and to see him reach that, you know, it means a bunch to us here too. He was always focused. He had a goal in mind, and, you know, he worked hard to get there, and that's what's so, I guess, good for us, to see a kid to get to do that, you know, and that was so goal driven, and you know, he's reached every goal that he wanted for his life.